Hey guys, it's me. So I'm coming at you guys with an NFL mock draft because I haven't done one of these in a while and I enjoy doing them. So the Jaguars with the first pick in the draft, it's easy. They're protecting Trevor Lawrence, their franchise quarterback, and Evan Neal. Ian Hutchinson is going two. Three is Kyle Hamilton to the Houston Texans. Four, it's a toss up for me between tackles because this tackles class is loaded. But I think Ikeem Ekwanu is one of the best tackles in this draft, if not the best tackle in this draft. The Giants, easy. Their defense is bad. Yes, I understand they just drafted Dable, but he's going to want Thibodeau. The Panthers, they're not going to take a corner because they have a million corners in the cornerback room. So I can possibly see them taking either Charles Cross, George Karlaftis from Purdue. I don't see him taking a corner. Maybe a center, possibly. But I think if they do stick with Sam Darnold or Cam Newton or whatever quarterback they have, I think they're going to protect him, which is Charles Cross. And then the Giants. So they took an edge rusher at 5. So then I think they're going to boost up that O-line to protect Daniel Jones or the quarterback down the road. Then the Atlanta Falcons take the first receiver off the board. But I do not agree with most mock drafts on who their first receiver off the board will be. I think it is Garrett Wilson, and that's who they're going to draft. The Broncos, easy. The position we all know they need unless they get Aaron Rodgers. But right now, I'm under the impression that Aaron Rodgers is staying in Green Bay. And then the Jets again at 10. I think they're going to take probably a receiver to help out. And I think it's going to be Drake London. Washington football team, which by then don't have a name. I'm going to with the Admirals because that was what was supposedly leaked, and I kind of agree. And I think it's going to be Mr. Matt Corral out of Ole Miss. I love this kid. He's got a high ceiling, especially if he does well in pro day with his ankle and his knee healing up. The Vikings, Derek Stingley Jr. I mean, their secondaries, it's not bad, but it's not great. I've seen better. I've seen worse. And then the Cleveland Browns, poor Cleveland needs a lot. They need a lot of help. I see them taking a receiver, and I see them taking Jamison Williams from Alabama, doing whatever they can to help. And then the Ravens at 14, they're taking George Karlaftis from Purdue. They need help on that defensive line, especially the edge rush. Their edge rush was not good at all. So that's what I think is going to happen. The Eagles at 15, they have back-to-back picks here, 15 and 16. One from Miami, one from Indy, as you guys probably know from offseason trades last year. One of those being for Carson Wentz. They take Devin Lloyd at middle linebacker. And then for outside linebacker, I think they take David Ojabo, the other Michigan man, who's going to be available there. And then the Los Angeles Chargers, they need a lot of help. They really do. They really, really need a lot of help. But I think they're going to take pure defensive line help. And I take the big man, Jordan Davis, out of Georgia. The kid's just a monster of a human being. The Saints, they don't really have a quarterback. But I don't think they're going to take one. I think they're going to stick with who they have. Actually, you know what? No, I don't. They're taking Desmond Ridder out of Cincinnati. And then the Eagles are going to take Ahmad Gardner here at 19. I think he could fall this far, especially since the corners in this draft, This draft is very loaded, so I could see him slipping a little bit, especially if teams want to focus on the offensive side of the ball. Now the Pittsburgh Steelers. As we all know, Big Ben just decided to retire. So I truly think they're going to be taking Sam Howell, the kid out of UNC. The Patriots at 21, they're taking Jacoby Dean. They're going to need linebackers. Their linebacker crew is getting old really, really fast. It's catching up on them. The Raiders. Most mock drafts have them taking a receiver, but they have a different one. They have it being Garrett Wilson, but I got them taking Treylon Burks. And then for the Cardinals, they have them taking edge, especially with Chandler Jones possibly on his way out, Marcus Golden, and Dennis Gardeck on expiring deals. I truly believe that they're going to need edge help, even though they have J.J. Watt. So I believe they're going to be taking Arnold Edebiki from Penn State. He was a Temple transfer. If the Cardinals defensive staff can work well with him, he will do great things there. The Cowboys, they need a lot of help. First, it's the Cowboys, but they're going to take Kenyon Green from Texas A&M, a guard, a very good guard at that. The Bills are taking Mr. Trent McDuffie at 25 to help shore up that secondary. The Tennessee Titans, they're going to take Bernard Ryman out of Central Michigan to help boost that offensive line. So, the Bucs I'm going back and forth with because, as we all know, well, we don't know for sure at this time, but there was reports that Tom Brady announced his retirement. So if that's the case, you're either going to make a free agent name or they're going to stick with Kyle Trask or Blaine Gabbert. But I don't think they're going to give up hope on him that quickly, on Kyle Trask that quickly, considering the fact that they just drafted him a couple years ago. So I think they're going to take a corner to help again. And my Green Bay Packers are finally going to do something we haven't done in a very, very long time, whether our quarterback is Aaron Rodgers or Jordan Love or whoever it is. They will finally draft a wide receiver, and his name will be Chris Olave. As much as I don't like Ohio State, the kid's phenomenal. I can't bet against him. And then the Bengals, their offensive line looked absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal this year. They did a pretty good job of protecting Burrow, but they could do a little bit better, so I think they're going to take Max Mitchell, the kid out of Louisiana from the Raging Cajuns. The Miami Dolphins are going to do the same thing. They're going to take another offensive lineman. They're going to take Trevor Penning from Northern Iowa. The Detroit Lions will take, I think, they're going to take the safety, Jaquan Brisker, out of Penn State. And then the Kansas City Chiefs with the last pick of my mock draft. I think they're going to stick with the defensive side of the ball, and they're going to draft Andrew Booth Jr. Oh, guys, that's my mock draft. As you guys can see, I think, do I trust my picks? No, but I think it could realistically happen the way I have it done. Maybe Ahmad Gardner is a little bit too high to some people. Maybe Burks is too low. Maybe Williams is the number one receiver. But hey, we'll see come draft day. Anything can happen. Maybe the Bucks do draft a corner. Maybe the Packers don't draft a receiver. Again, we probably won't, but I'm just hoping they will finally not be stupid about it. But yeah, guys, that's my mock draft video. I plan to see you. Hopefully, I will have this video uploaded tonight, and you will all be seeing it hopefully in the morning. And then after this video, I plan to have another one released probably next weekend. The weekends are probably my release dates. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And the next one's going to be about my off-season predictions. After the NFC Championship game, I'll do my Super Bowl prediction, who I think is going to win. After the conference title games, by the way, pulling for the Bengals and the Rams. And I want Big Joey Burrow to hoist the Lombardi. So if he gets in, that's my prediction. But you'll hear more about that in the next video. I'll see you in the next one.